Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other. It often requires more courage to dare to do right than to fear to do wrong. The best way to predict your future is to create it. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live by the light that I have. Whatever you are, be a good one. I will prepare, and someday my chance will come. Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. You have to do your own growing no matter how tall your grandfather was. The probability that we may fail in the struggle ought not to deter us from the support of a cause we believe to be just. I walk slowly, but I never walk backward. Character is like a tree, and reputation like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it. The tree is the real thing. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. Leave nothing for tomorrow which can be done today. Determine that the thing can and shall be done, and then we shall find the way. Success is going from failure to failure without losing your enthusiasm. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. I am a slow walker, but I never walk back. When I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad. That's my religion. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. The dogmas of the quiet past are inadequate to the stormy present. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. Most folks are about as happy as they make up their minds to be. Tact is the ability to describe others as they see themselves. Commitment is what transforms a promise into reality. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. Every man's happiness is his own responsibility. You cannot build character and courage by taking away a man's initiative and independence. If you would win a man to your cause, first convince him that you are his sincere friend. It is not best to swap horses while crossing the river. Avoid popularity if you would have peace. Important principles may and must be inflexible. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. The best way to destroy an enemy is to make him a friend. Be with a leader when he is right, stay with him when he is still right, but leave him when he is wrong. I never had a policy. I have just tried to do my very best each and every day. Let not him who is houseless pull down the house of another, but let him work diligently and build one for himself. We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorn bushes have roses. I care not much for a man's religion whose dog and cat are not the better for it. My concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. Whatever you are, be a good one. Let no feeling of discouragement prey upon you, and in the end you are sure to succeed. All I have learned, I learned from books. The philosophy of the schoolroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next. Truth is generally the best vindication against slander. The strength of a nation lies in the homes of its people. I hold that while man exists, it is his duty to improve not only his own condition, but to assist in ameliorating mankind. To ease another's heartache is to forget one's own. Books serve to show a man that those original thoughts of his aren't very new after all. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. Folks are usually about as happy as they make their minds up to be. The better part of one's life consists of his friendships. A house divided against itself cannot stand. I am not concerned that you have fallen. I am concerned that you arise. The occasion is piled high with difficulty, and we must rise with the occasion. I have been driven many times to my knees by the overwhelming conviction that I had nowhere else to go. I like to see a man proud of the place in which he lives. I like to see a man live so that his place will be proud of him. The best way to predict the future is to create it. No matter how much cats fight, there always seem to be plenty of kittens. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. If there is anything that a man can do well, I say let him do it. Give him a chance. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. Let us have faith that right makes might, and in that faith, let us, to the end, dare to do our duty as we understand it. Public sentiment is everything. With public sentiment, nothing can fail. Without it, nothing can succeed. I laugh because I must not cry. That is all. That is all. A capacity and taste for reading gives access to whatever has already been discovered by others. Whenever I hear anyone arguing for slavery, I feel a strong impulse to see it tried on him personally. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. It is for us the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced.